ম্যাম আমাদের কার্ডিয়াক সাইকেল আইটেম হয়।
কার্ডিয়াক সাইকেল বলো, আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছি না। কি আছে? কার্ডিয়াক সাইকেল আইটেম হয়নি? হয়েছে তো
ম্যাম ফ্রাইডে আমাদের কার্ডিয়াক সাইকেলের উপর আইটেম হওয়ার কথা।
এরপরে কার্ডিয়াক সাইকেল আইটেম আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছি না। বলো তোমাদের এরপরে কি আইটেম? আমি তো জানি কি 3 নম্বর আইটেম শুক্রবারে, যার জন্য আজকে ব্লাড সার্কুলেশন করানোর কথা। কি কিছু বলবে?
ম্যাম এই আইটেমটা খুবই হয়ে গেছে।
ম্যাম
ম্যাম আমাদের হয়নি সার্কুলেশন।
আমাদের হয় নাই। ম্যাম আমাদের হয় নাই।
কি হয়নি?
3 নাম্বার আইটেমটা হয়নি।
আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ, 3 নম্বর আইটেমটা হয়নি বলেই তো 3 নম্বর আইটেমটা পড়াচ্ছি। নেক্সট 3 নম্বর আইটেমটা হবে।
জি ম্যাম।
আচ্ছা, সেই জন্য 3 নম্বর আইটেমটা আবার রিপিট করছি। The circulation is the classification of blood vessels. Anatomical classification: artery, capillaries, and veins. Artery vessel which carries oxygenated blood, except pulmonary artery. Artery divided into large artery, medium-sized artery, and small artery. Then capillaries or sinusoids, and then veins. Veins are divided into veins carries deoxygenated blood, except pulmonary veins, which carries the oxygenated blood. And it is the large veins, medium-sized vein, and small veins. Just like the arteries, large arteries, medium-sized arteries, and small arteries. Vein, large veins, medium-sized vein, and small veins, that is venules. And between the connection between the artery and veins are capillaries or sinusoids. Histological structure of blood vessels, that is the 3 layers: tunica adventitia, tunica media, and tunica intima. Structural difference of these blood vessels are the arteries are elastic fibers are more, because pressure in the arteries is more. Small arteries, the elastic fibers are less, but the smooth muscular tissue in the tunica media are more. The small arteries. Arterioles are the no elastic fibers, only smooth muscles in the tunica media, which are supplied by the sympathetic nerve, causes the partial constriction. Arteries, elastic fibers. Small arteries, elastic fibers are less, and arterioles are the no elastic fibers, only tunica media contain the smooth muscle, which is supplied by the sympathetic nerve, causes the partial constriction. Capillaries. Capillaries, no adventitia, no media. The intima consists only a layer of endothelium. Capillaries, no adventitia or no media, but the intima consists only a small layer of endothelium. Veins, walls are thinner than arteries, elasticity very low, smooth muscle contents very low, and pressure in the vein is low. Vein pressure ta low থাকে, artery pressure ta high থাকে. The functional classification of the blood vessels, that is the Wind vessel, distribution vessel, or conducting vessels. And the distributing vessel or conducting vessel, which is the arteries and veins. Here the elastic fibers are more and transport blood from one part of our body to another part. Resistance vessels, such as arterioles, that is the terminal arterioles. And last is the active blood vessel, that is the capillaries. Winter cell vessel, distribution vessel, or conducting vessels. Arteries get the elastic fibers per more and transport blood from one part of the body to the another part. Resistance vessels is the arterioles and terminal arterioles. Last most branches of the arterial system have strong muscular wall. Thick, smooth muscle are innervated by the sympathetic nerve, causes the partial constriction, gives the resistance. Contraction can close the arterioles completely and relaxation can dilate several pores. Offer resistance to blood flow and control blood flow to the tissues according to need. Last most branches of the artery. Resistance is the arterioles and terminal vessels, which causes the resistance to the blood flow and control the blood flow to the tissues according to the need. That is the resistance blood vessels. Now the excess blood vessel, which is the capillaries. Capillaries, exchange blood vessels, the capillaries, these vessels are concerned with the exchange of gases, nutrients and vitamins, hormones between the blood and body fluid and have single layer of endothelium. Then capacitance and reservoir blood vessels, the vessels which contains large volume of blood, that is the veins, vena cava, etc. The functional blood vessel, it is the functional type of blood vessels. First, conducting vessels, resistance vessel, exchange vessels, and reservoir or capacitance vessel. Conducting vessel is conduct the transport the blood from another one part to the another part. Resistance vessels of conducting vessel, that is transport blood and another substance from one part of the body to the another part of the body. Resistance vessel offer resistance to the blood flow, that is arterioles and small arterioles. Exchange vessel, that is exchange fluid, nutrients, electrolytes, that is the capillaries. And the reservoir or capacitance vessel, store extra amount of blood temporarily, that is the large veins. Functions maintain and appropriate. What are the function of circulation? That maintain an appropriate environment in all tissue fluids for optimum survival and functions of the cell. Transport nutrients, electrolyte and oxygen to the body tissues. Transport metabolic waste products away from the tissues. Transport hormones from one part of the body to the others. transport nutrient, electrolytes and oxygen to the body tissue, transport metabolic waste products away from the tissues, and transport hormones from one part of the body to the other. First, the maintain appropriate transport nutrient, electrolyte and oxygen to the body tissues, transport metabolic waste products away from the tissue, and transport hormones from one part of the body to the other. Types of circulation. We know the two types of circulation. That is the systemic circulation, that is the greater circulation or peripheral circulation, and another is the pulmonary circulation and lesser circulation. Blood flows from the left ventricle to the tissues, or from the tissues to the right atrium. This is called the systemic circulation. And pulmonary circulation, that blood flows from the right ventricle to the lungs, and from the lungs to the left atrium. Systemic circulation, that is the 84%, and pulmonary heart 7%, and pulmonary circulation is 9%. That is the distribution of the blood vessels. Systemic circulation of vein, venules, venous sinuses contains 64% of the blood, arteries is 13%, and arterial capillaries is equal to 7%. Heart 7%, and pulmonary circulation is 9%. Systemic circulation. Systemic circulation is high pressure bed. Mean pressure of in the aorta is very high. Systolic pressure is 120 millimeter of mercury. Diastolic pressure is 80 millimeter of mercury. Mean pressure fall progressively. Mean capillary pressure is 17 millimeter of mercury. In vena cava, mean pressure is 0. Systemic circulation is the high pressure bed circulation. Pressure is high. During systole, it is 120 millimeter of mercury, and diastolic is 80 millimeter of mercury. Pulmonary circulation, this is the low pressure bed, and mean pressure in the pulmonary trunk is systolic pressure 25 millimeter mercury, diastolic pressure 8 millimeter mercury, and mean capillary pressure is equal to 7 millimeter of mercury. Functional part of the system. Functional part of the circulation. Arterial system, arteries large, medium and small, transport blood under high pressure and at a high velocity to the tissues, have strong vascular wall. First, arterial system contains large, medium and small, and transport blood under high pressure and at a high velocity to the tissues, have strong vascular wall. Then arterioles. Arteries, then arterioles. Arterioles are the last small branches of the arterial system, acts as a control channel through which the blood is released into capillaries and have strong vascular wall, and contraction can close the arteriole completely and relaxation can dilate several pores and control blood flow to the tissues according to the needs. These arterioles can control the blood flow to the tissues according to the needs. Venous system, venous system, this is the large, medium and small. Transport blood from the tissues back to the heart, and walls are very thin and pressures are very low. Capable of easy constricting and relaxing, and serve as a reservoir of extra blood, and propels blood forwarded by the venous pump or by muscle pump. Then venues. First part of the venous system, we collect blood from the capillaries and pour into the veins. That's the first venules. After venules, then the capillaries. Capillaries is the connecting part of between the arterioles and venules and have very thin walls and pores and highly permeable to water and micromolecules and functions to exchange fluid, nutrients, ions, hormones and others between blood and interstitial fluid. That is the venules pore hocche capillaries, and these capillaries are the connecting part between the arterioles and venules and have very thin wall pores and highly permeable to water and micromolecules and function is to exchange fluid, nutrients, ions, hormones and other between blood and interstitial fluid. Now these types of blood flow. What types of blood flow? Two types of blood flow, the laminar flow and this another is the turbulent flow. Laminar flow, when the blood flow at a steady rate, that means a long smooth blood vessel, it flows in streamlines with layer of blood remaining at the same distance from the vessel wall. The centralmost portion of the blood stays in the center of the vessel, and this type of flow is called the laminar flow or streamline flow. This type of flow occurs normally in the vessel, called the laminar flow. It's Sorry. This is the laminar flow. That is laminar flow is the streamline flow. When blood flow at a steady rate through which the smooth muscle vessel wall flows into the streamlines. Each layer the blood remaining at the same distance from the vessel wall. The central most portion of the blood stays in the center of the vessels. This type of blood flow called the laminar flow or streamline flow occurs normally in the vessels. The laminar flow does not create a sound. Then turbulent flow. When the blood flows crosswise in the vessel as well as along the vessel, holes is usually formed. This type of flow is called the turbulent flow. It occurs when the rate of blood flow is very high, when it passes an obstruction in a vessel, or when it makes a sharp turn, or when it passes over a rough surface. Turbulent flow creates a sound. When the rate of blood flow is very high, when it passes an obstruction of the blood vessels, then it makes a sharp turn, or when it passes over a rough surface. Turbulent flow creates sound. Then microcirculation. Small vessels in the vasculature which are embedded within the organs and are responsible for the distribution of blood within the tissue. This is called the microcirculation. That is second thing, microcirculation to deখাচ্ছি. Meta-arterioles, capillary sphincters, capillary, etc. The small arterioles which are embedded within the organs are responsible for the distribution of blood vessels tissue. It's called microcirculation. Arterioles, meta-arterioles, venules, then capillaries. After meta-arterioles, then capillaries, then up to venules. And there is a valve within the capillaries. This microartery circulation includes arteries, arterioles, meta-arterioles, capillary, venules, and veins. It contains a precapillary sphincter. The smooth muscle fibers encircling the meta-arterioles at the origin of its capillary open and close the entrance of the capillary. Open and close the capillary. What is the function of the microcirculation? Microcirculation, the main function of the microcirculation includes the regulation of blood flow and tissue perfusion, blood pressure, tissue fluid, and delivery of oxygen and other nutrients, and removal of carbon dioxide and other metabolic waste products. This microcirculation includes the regulation of blood flow and tissue perfusion, regulation of blood pressure, regulation of tissue fluid, and delivery of oxygen and other nutrients, and removal of carbon dioxide and waste products from the tissue. Blood flow. Blood flow means simply the quantity of blood that passes at a given point in the circulation in a given period of time. Ordinarily, blood flow is expressed in milliliter per minute or liter per minute. The overall blood flow in the circulation of an adult person at best is about 5 liters per minute. 5,000 milliliter per minute. Blood flow is equal to effective perfusion pressure divided by resistance. Quantity of blood flow, that means simply the quantity of blood that passes given points in the circulation in a given period of time. Ordinarily, the blood flow is expressed in milliliter per minute. So how the blood flow is leaked to the tissue? Blood flow is leaked to the tissue. Blood flow is leaked to the tissue due to delivery of oxygen to the tissue, delivery of other nutrients such as glucose and amino acid and fatty acid, removal of carbon dioxide and hydrogen ions from the tissue, maintenance of proper concentration of other ions to the tissue, and transfer of hormone and other substances to the tissue. Distribution of blood at different organs. Brain, percent 14%, heart 4%, bronchi 2%, kidney, liver, total circulation, total 100% plus 5 liters. Liver, kidney 22%, muscle 15%, bone 5%, skin 6%, thyroid gland 1%, adrenal gland 0.5%, and other tissue 3.0%. Cardiodynamics. Factors regulating blood flow to the tissue. Blood flow through the capillaries depend on the pressure difference between the systemic arterial pressure and venous pressure, and resistance, obstruction to the blood flow through the vessels. The blood flow through the vessels proportional to the pressure difference between the 2 points and divided by resistance to the blood flow. That is blood flow. Pressure difference between 2 points divided by resistance. That is the Ohm's law. Blood pressure. It is the lateral force exerted by the blood on the flowing blood against any unit area of blood vessels. Unit is millimeter of mercury. If the pressure is 100 millimeter mercury, it will push the column of mercury up to 100 millimeters. Centimeter water, if the pressure is 10 centimeter of water, it will raise the column of water up to 10 centimeter. 1 millimeter of mercury equal to 1.36 centimeter of water. You know the blood pressure measurement is the 1 millimeter of mercury. Normally blood pressure is 120 millimeter of mercury. Systolic and diastolic is equal to 80 millimeter of mercury. Pressure, if the pressure is 100 millimeter of mercury, it will push the column of mercury up to 100 millimeters. Now the venous pressure. Venous pressure, the central venous pressure. Central venous pressure is the right atrial pressure is called the central venous pressure. Is equal to 0 millimeter of mercury. You know the right atrial pressure is 0 because all the blood from the vein enters into the right atrium and the pressure is equal to 0 millimeter. Equal to atmospheric pressure around the body. The effect of gravitational force on venous pressure. In erect posture, the pressure in parts above the heart, that is veins in the neck and head, is decreased by the force of gravity. Above the heart, in case of erect posture, the pressure is decreased due to force of gravity. That is, the veins in the neck collapse and pressure in the calf veins is negative. That is subatmospheric pressure. As pressure in the parts below the heart, that is along leg veins, is increased by the force of gravity. Pressure ranges 1 millimeter of mercury for each 13.6 millimeter of distance from the heart. মানে হার্ট থেকে যত দূরে নিচে নামা যাবে তত প্রেসার বাড়বে আর হার্টের যত উপরে উঠবে প্রেসার তত কমবে। Erect posture. Resistance to the blood flow. যেটা বললাম আমরা, if it is the blood flow to a blood vessel, its resistance equal to pressure difference between 2 points divided by blood flow. Unit peripheral resistance unit. One peripheral resistance unit, when the pressure difference between 2 points is 1 millimeter of mercury and blood flow is 1 millimeter per second, the resistance to the flow is 1 peripheral resistance unit. Total peripheral resistance of the PPR is equal to total peripheral resistance is entire systemic circulation. This is the resistance of blood flow. Factors regulating resistance of blood flow. Flow is equal to pressure difference between two sides, pi radius to the power 4 divided by 8, theta and viscosity and L length. এটা হচ্ছে factors regulating resistance to blood flow. Blood flow to any cell increases if the pressure difference or the diameter of the vessel is increased, or if the length of the vessel or viscosity of blood is decreased. Blood flow to any cell increases if the pressure difference or the diameter of the blood vessel is increased, or if the length of the vessel or viscosity of the blood is decreased. Diameter of the blood vessel, that is the radius, blood flow is directly proportional to the fourth power of the radius. If diameter is increased 4-fold, then the blood flow is increased to 56-fold. So it mainly depends on the diameter of the blood vessels. If the diameter of the blood vessel increased, then blood flow is increased. Blood flow is directly proportional to the foot part of the radius. Length, distance from the heart is inversely proportional to the length. Viscosity, inversely proportional to the viscosity. In case you want to fit value, in case viscosity, that is in polycythemia, and decreased blood flow. Decreased viscosity in anemia and increased blood flow. Viscosity, if the viscosity is increased, the blood flow is decreased. If the viscosity is decreased, in case of anemia, then the blood flow is increased. So if the viscosity is decreased, the blood flow increased. And if the viscosity is increased, the blood flow decreased. Viscosity increase in polycythemia and viscosity decrease in anemia. Law of Laplace. The relationship between the distending force and collapsing force. Transversal pressure, this is the pressure inside the blood vessel minus pressure outside. At equilibrium, distending force equal to collapsing force. In case of blood vessel, pressure, that is transverse pressure, is equal to tension divided by radius. The smaller size of the vessel, the lower the tension in the wall necessary to the balance the distending force. The capillaries are not prone to rupture, aorta is prone to rupture. Blood flow control, it can be divided into controlled by blood flow, it is two types of. কি দেখা যাচ্ছে?
ম্যাম দেখা যাচ্ছে কিন্তু শোনা যাচ্ছে না।
শোনা যাচ্ছে না,
এখন যাচ্ছে ম্যাম।
কি ব্যাপার? আচ্ছা, ব্লাড ফ্লো কন্ট্রোল কি আমি আসতে বলতেছিলাম নাকি?
না ম্যাম,
কোনো সমস্যা হচ্ছে কি এর ভিতরে?
না ম্যাম, সমস্যা হচ্ছে না, এখন সমস্যা হচ্ছে না।
আচ্ছা, তো তোমরা তো কিছু বলতেছো না, শোনা যাচ্ছে না সেটাও তো বলতেছো না, বললে পরে তো আর একটু জোরে বলি বা আরো যাই হোক। আচ্ছা, the blood flow control can be divided into two, একটা local control system and humoral control system. Local blood flow, it can be divided into two phases, acute control and long-term control. Acute control is rapid changes in the local vasodilation and vasoconstriction of the arterioles, meta-arterioles, the capillary sphincters occurring within the seconds to minutes to maintain the blood flow. A long-term control, which is slow controlled change in the flow over a period of days, weeks, or even months. Acute control, it changes rapid changes of the vessel, local vasodilation and vasoconstriction of the arteriole. A long-term control, which is slow control changes in the flow over a period of days, weeks, or months. Humoral control of blood flow, controlled by the substance secreted by or absorbed into the body through the source of hormones and hands. Now some vasodilator or vasoconstrictor agent. Local factor, that is decreased local temperature, vasoconstrictor agent. Local factor, decreased local temperature, decreased carbon dioxide, increased pH. Endothelial products: endothelin, serotonin, thromboxane A2. Circulating hormone: epinephrine, norepinephrine, vasopressin, angiotensin II. Neural factor: increased discharge of noradrenergic vasomotor nerves. Vasodilator agent: local factor, that is increased local temperature, increased carbon dioxide and decreased oxygen, and decreased pH. Endothelial products, that is nitrous oxide and bradykinin. Circulating hormone, that is substance P, histamine, atrial nitrate peptide, and VIP. Neural factor: decreased discharge of noradrenergic vasomotor nerves. Activation of cholinergic nerve. So this is the vasoconstrictor and vasodilator agent. Vasoconstrictor agent, local factor is endothelial fat product, circulating hormone, neural factor. Local factor, that is local temperature. Endothelial production mode, endothelin, serotonin, nitrous oxide and bradykinin. Circulating mode, epinephrine, non-epinephrine, vasopressin, histamine, ANP, VIP. Neural factor mode, increased discharge of noradrenergic vasomotor nerves. And neural factor mode, decreased discharge of adrenergic and vasomotor nerves. Activation of cholinergic nerves. This is all about the circulation. Then is the capillary fluid exchange. Capillaries are very thin, made of single layer and highly permeable to endothelium. Highly permeable endothelial cells. So water, cell, nutrients and cell excreta can interchange rapidly and easily between the tissues and blood. The hydrostatic and colloidal osmotic pressure determine the fluid movement across the capillary movement. Capillaries are very thin and made up of single. Hey, Asiki. Hydrostatic and colloidal osmotic pressure determine the fluid movement across the capillary membrane. It is the capillary pressure. Capillary pressure, plasma colloidal osmotic pressure. Interstitial fluid pressure and interstitial fluid colloidal osmotic pressure. Capillary pressure, which tends to flow outwards through the capillary membrane, and interstitial fluid pressure, which tends to force fluid inward through the capillary membrane. When the interstitial fluid pressure is positive, and when outwards, when this pressure is negative. Capillary plasma colloidal osmotic pressure, which tends to cause the osmosis of fluid inward through the capillary membrane, and interstitial fluid colloidal osmosis, which tends to cause osmosis of fluid outwards through the capillary membrane.
Ma'am, once previous.
Huh?
Ma'am, one previous slide that I missed something.
Yeah.
4 number, ma'am. 4 number, ma'am.
Yeah.
जी मैम.
अच्छा.
वैसे मैम, थैंक यू मैम.
अच्छा. Factors Force regulating fluid exchange tackles the capillary membrane. Forces the push fluid from outside the capillary, mean capillary hydrostatic pressure, negative interstitial fluid pressure, interstitial fluid collateral osmotic pressure. It forces the push the fluid outside the capillary. A force move the fluid inwards, mean capillary collateral osmotic pressure. Capillary pressure, capillary hydrostatic pressure, and capillary collateral osmotic pressure. Capillary hydrostatic pressure forces the fluid outwards through the capillary, and plasma collateral osmotic pressure which pushes fluid inwards towards the capillary. Interstitial fluid pressure which forces the fluid towards the capillary, or interstitial fluid collateral osmotic forces the fluid outwards from the capillary. If the interstitial fluid pressure is negative, then the negative then fluid outwards and positive then push towards the capillary. If the sum of these forces, net filtration pressure is positive, the fluid filtration across the capillaries. If the sum is negative, the fluid absorption from the interstitial space into the capillaries. Then the net filtration pressure. Capillary hydrostatic pressure is 25 millimeter of mercury, upper is 17 millimeter of mercury, arterial end of the capillaries is 30 to 40, venous end is 10 to 15 millimeter of mercury. Interstitial fluid hydrostatic pressure, interstitial hydrostatic pressure is negative, that is subatmospheric minus 3 millimeter of mercury. Interstitial pressure is tightly encased tissues are positive. That is cranial vault around the brain, strong fibrous capsule around the kidney, fibrous sheath around the muscles, sclera around the eye is always positive. The brain interstitial fluid pressure is 4 to plus 6 millimeter mercury. Renal interstitial fluid pressure plus 6 millimeter of mercury. Plasma collateral osmotic pressure is about 28 millimeter of mercury. Interstitial fluid collateral osmotic pressure, that is protein concentration of the interstitial fluid is 3 millimeter of mercury, 3 gram per deciliter. 40% of the plasma interstitial fluid collateral osmotic pressure is 8 millimeter of mercury. করলাম নাকি forces causing the fluid filtration of the arterial end of the capillaries, the approximate average forces operating in the arterial end of the capillary that cause the movement through the capillary membrane as shown under the following. Forces tending the force fluid outwards. Capillary pressure, arterial end of the capillary is 30 millimeter of mercury, and negative interstitial fluid pressure is 3, and interstitial fluid collateral osmotic pressure is 8. Total outward force is 41 millimeter of mercury. And force is tending to move fluid inward, that is the plasma collateral osmotic pressure, 28 millimeter of mercury. Total inward pressure is 28 millimeter of mercury. The summation of forces outward 48. And inward 28. So net outward forces at the arterial end is 13 millimeter of mercury. Thus the summation of the forces of the arterial end of the capillary show a net filtration pressure is 13 millimeter of mercury, leading to move fluid outward through the capillary pores. So in case of arterial end, the forces of fluid outwards is more. So fluid move outwards through the capillary membrane at the arterial end. But in case of venous end, force tending to move fluid inward 28 mm of mercury. Force tending to fluid outward, capillary pressure 10 mm mercury, negative interstitial fluid pressure 3, interstitial colloidal osmotic pressure is 8, equal to 28 mm of mercury. Summation of the forces, inward force is 28 and outward force is 21. So net inward force is 7 mm mercury. So inward force is more than the outer force. So at the venous end of the capillary, the force, the fluid move towards into the capillary. So here the absorption occurs at the venous end of the capillary, and arterial end, here the outward force is more. So here the filtration occurs. Is the equilibrium of the capillary axis, main forces tending to the move fluid outward, main capillary pressure 17.3, negative interstitial fluid 0.3, interstitial fluid colloidal osmotic pressure is 8, and total is 28.3. And main force tending to move fluid inward 28. Summation of the forces is equal to net outer forces 0.3 mm of mercury. So almost all small minor portion of the fluid is remaining within the circulation. Total outer force is that and inward force is 20. For this slide, please, more filtration of fluid into the interstitial spaces than reabsorption. Slightly more filtration, that is only minor 0.3 mm of mercury. This slight excess of filtration is called the net filtration, and thus fluid must return to the circulation through the lymphatic circulation. Net filtration is interbodies is 2 mm per minute. The small portion which is filtered into the circulation is returned within the circulation to the lymphatic system. Total outer force is 28.3 mm. Inward force is only 0.3 mm. Difference causes the slightly more filtration of fluid into the interstitial spaces than reabsorption. At the arterial end, there is filtration, and venous end, there is reabsorption. Slight excess of filtration is called the filtration, and this the fluid must return to the circulation through the lymphatic. This is the lymphatic system. Lymphatic system represents an accessory route through which the fluid can flow from the interstitial spaces into the blood. And lymphatic can carry protein and large particles from the tissue space and return into the blood. And this lymphatic is one of the major routes for absorption of fats in the food. Even bacteria can enter the lymph, and lymph passes through the lymph node. These particles are entirely destroyed. Lymphatic system বেশি পড়ানোর দরকার নেই, কারণ তোমরা অ্যানাটমি এটা মনে করে ফেলেছো তোমরা অলরেডি। আর লিম্ফ্যাটিকটা অল্প একটু জানা দরকার সেই। Lymphatic system, formation of lymph. Lymph is derived from the interstitial fluid that flows from the lymphatics. A lymph flow is 120 ml per hour or 2 to 3 liters per day. Effects of interstitial fluid pressure are lymph flow. Any factors that increase interstitial fluid pressure can increase the lymph flow. If they increase the interstitial fluid pressure, that can increase the lymph flow. Such factors are the elevated capillary pressure, decreased plasma colloidal osmotic pressure, and increased interstitial fluid colloidal osmotic pressure. Increased permeability of the capillaries. Any factor that increase interstitial fluid pressure can increase the lymph flow. Lymphatic system plays a central role in controlling the concentration of proteins in the interstitial fluid, volume of interstitial fluid, and interstitial fluid pressure. If any blockage of the lymphatic system loss the negative pressure of interstitial fluid and decrease plasma colloidal osmotic pressure and edema, that is accumulation of fluid in the interstitial fluid pressure. If any blockage in the lymphatic system. The most important part of the nervous regulation of the circulation, most important part of the autonomic nervous system for regulating the circulation is sympathetic nervous system. And parasympathetic regulation of parasympathetic regulation with the control the heart function. And circulation is the sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system, the sympathetic nerve fibers lead the spinal cord through all the thoracic nerves and through one or two lumbar spinal nerves. Then they pass immediately into the sympathetic chain. Then they pass by the two roads through the circulation. Specific sympathetic nerve that innervate mainly the musculature of the internal viscera and heart are almost immediately into the peripheral portion of the spinal nerve distributed to the musculature of the peripheral area. Sympathetic stimulation causes the increase the rate and force of concentration contraction of the heart, increase resistance to blood flow to the arterioles, meta-arterioles, and decrease the rate of flow into the tissue. Parasympathetic stimulation decrease heart rate by parasympathetic nerve fibers to the heart and vagus nerve and plays a major role in regulation of circulation. Sympathetic stimulation, which causes the rate and force of circulation, increase resistance to the blood flow in the arterioles and meta-arterioles and decrease rate of blood flow to the tissue. Parasympathetic decrease heart rate by parasympathetic nerve fibers to the heart by vagus nerve and plays major role in regulation of circulation. Vasomotor center in the brain, located bilaterally mainly in the reticular substance of the medulla and lower third of the pons. The center transmits parasympathetic impulses through the vagus nerve to the heart and transmits sympathetic impulses through the spinal cord and peripheral sympathetic nerves actually all arteries, arterioles, and veins of the body. That is the vasomotor center of the brain. Located bilaterally in the medulla and lower third of the pons. This system transmits parasympathetic impulses through the vagus nerve to the heart and transmits sympathetic impulses through the spinal cord, peripheral sympathetic nerve, arteries, arterioles, and veins of the body. These are vasomotor centers. Pons and medulla. This is all about circulation. এর মধ্যে কোনো অসুবিধা আছে তোমাদের?
No, ma'am.
হ্যাঁ? আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছি না কোনো কথা।
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
এরপরে কি আছে? এরপরে কি আর কোনো কিছু পড়ানোর ইয়ে আছে? কার্ডিয়াক আউটপুট বা ভেনাস রিটার্ন এই যে দিছো? না শুধু সার্কুলেশনই পড়াবো? সার্কুলেশনের মধ্যে কোনো সমস্যা আছে?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
তাহলে অন্য নেক্সট কি তারপরে?
2 ma'am. 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 2
কার্ডিয়াক আউটপুট এটা কি পড়ানো তোমাদের দরকার আছে কি নালে পড়াতে হ্যাঁ আর দরকার আছে এরপরে কি ক্লাস আছে তোমাদের
বায়োকেমিস্ট্রি
কটার সময়
11:45
ও আচ্ছা আমার তো 11:30 পর্যন্ত বোধ হয় ক্লাস ছিল তাই না
11:15 ম্যাডাম
11:15 পর্যন্ত ছিল।
11:15 পর্যন্ত ম্যাডাম
আমি কি শুরু করবো অন্য কিছু নাকি এইটুকু শেষ তো কোনো কিছু ইয়ে করা যাবে না শুরু করলে শেষ করা যাবে না তো ঠিক আছে আজকে এইটুকু
ঠিক আছে আসসালামু আলাইকুম
হ্যাঁ? আর কোনো সমস্যা আছে নাকি এর ভিতরে শুনতে পাচ্ছ আমার কথা
জি ম্যাম শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
না বলতেছি যে এই সার্কুলেশনের ভিতরে অন্য কোনো কিছু সমস্যা আছে কিনা তাহলে আমি আবার রিপিট করবো তাই বলছি আছে
নো ম্যাম।
না ম্যাম।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে এটুকু শেষ আর কি ঠিক আছে থ্যাংক ইউ
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ম্যাম। ম্যাম আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ম্যাম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ম্যাম
আসসালামু আলাইকুম
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ঠিক আছে নেক্সট দেখা হবে ইনশাআল্লাহ